Hello everyone. This is Mike at Play Favorites. We're a friendly neighborhood toy store located in beautiful Front Royal, Virginia. And we are having a bouncing contest. Now, what is a bouncing contest? This is not just any bouncing contest that we are having. This is a creative writing bouncing contest. And I have a few entries for you today from Miss Annie's Jig and Jive Dancing School. And they are much better at bouncing than I am, as you just saw. All right, here we go. This entry into our creative writing bouncing contest is from Javi and Gus. Oh no, this is by, Javi and Gus are playing soccer with a bouncy ball. Javi kicks the ball and it bounces off of Gus's face. Javi scores! Hooray! And that is by Javi Gutierrez. And here we can see pictures of Javi kicking the ball into Gus's face and scoring. Hooray! Thank you very much for your entry, Javi. He's a really good dancer, a really good writer, really good illustrator, and also a really good bouncer. This next one is from Gus, who just had a ball bounced into his face. I think he is the brother of Javi and the son of Miss Annie over at the Jig and Jive Dance Studio. Okay, this is Bob the Bouncing Ball. Once upon a time, there was a wild bouncy ball named Bob. Bob was lonely. He lived by himself. Then a little boy came and picked up Bob. He put Bob into a bin with other bouncy balls. Bob is happy now. He has found some friends. The end. That was very heartwarming. Gus, thank you very, very much. Now I should mention that everyone who enters the Play Favorites bouncing contest will win an appropriately bouncy prize. And the way to enter is either by writing or typing and printing your story on a piece of paper and delivering it to Play Favorites, or you can email your entries to Mike at b3bikes.com. That's Mike at the letter B, the number 3bikes.com. Everyone wins, and the only rule is your story has to involve bouncing. Okay, this one, I haven't read this one yet. It's called Laura Lee's Big Bounce by Annabelle Lane, and she is another student at Miss Annie's Jig and Jive Dancing School. In fact, I am a student at Miss Annie's Jig and Jive Dancing School. Woo! But don't judge her by my dancing skills. She's really fantastic. Once upon a time, a little girl named Lorelei Elizabeth Lane was bouncing. Now, Lorelei was one of those people who expresses themselves through moving. Lorelei loved to kick and dance and run, but most of all, she loved to bounce. Lorelei bounced outside and she bounced inside. She bounced on her bed. She bounced on the couch. She bounced at school and even sometimes bounced up and down lying in her sleep. One day, this is a long one, here we go. Lorelei was bouncing on the trampoline and she kept bouncing and bouncing and bouncing until crack! She bounced through the trampoline and then, oh no, she could not stop bouncing. She bounced so much that it took out the whole front room of the house and then another room. She kept bouncing until the whole house fell, and that was the end of that. Wow, what a tragic bouncy story. It reminds me of Edgar Allan Poe's The Fall of the House of Usher, except with more bouncing. All right, this next one is The Bounce That No One Could Believe by Felicity Lane, another student of Miss Annie's Jig and Jive Dance Studio. Sometimes a dream is just a dream, but sometimes it is not. How do you think the Wright brothers invented the plane? It all started with a dream. Well, that's what Jack Cohn's mother said. Jack's dream was to be an expert trampoline stuntman. Jack practiced every day on his trampoline in his backyard. He practiced over and over, and when he wasn't practicing, he was at school, eating, sleeping, or watching trampoline stuntmen on TV. One day, he was watching a stuntman on TV, and he saw the stuntman jump up and flip and land on the net of the trampoline and do a flip and land on his feet on the ground of the trampoline, and he did it all in one try. Fail 2 try, fail 3 try, he did it. But when he went to tell everyone, no one believed him. But he lived with satisfaction that he did the jump. So this is a good story because Jack, he performed the trick of his dreams on a trampoline, only no one was around to see him land that incredibly difficult trick. And so when he told people, hey guys, I just did a triple flip on my trampoline, everyone's like, yeah, right, Jack, you didn't do that. And Jack was a little sad about that, I'm sure, but he knew that he had performed that trick, and that gave him satisfaction, even if he didn't gain the recognition of his peers. And that's a valuable lesson, just being satisfied with yourself. Never mind if it gives you fame and fortune. Oh, here we have some pictures. These are by Lorelei Lane, because you can also draw pictures if you would like. And there you can see the little girl bouncing the ball, and the ball says, I will beat you. And I'm not sure what happened next. I think she kicked it away into the stars. Who's laughing now? Okay, now this is our last story for the day, but don't worry, we'll be back with more another time. This one is by Thomas Furlong, care of Jig and Jive Dance Studios. The Ball. There was a boy who loved a ball. He had so much fun with the ball, but then he lost the ball. He was so sad he started to look for the ball. He looked everywhere. He can't find the ball, but then he found the ball. It was inside. The end. And here you can see a picture of the boy, and he found the ball. You can see that they're inside, and he's so happy, and I'm sure the ball is also really, really happy to be back together with the boy. Well, everyone at Miss Annie's Jig and Jive Studio, thank you so much for writing these wonderful, excellent stories. I enjoyed reading them. I hope you all enjoyed listening to them. Please enter our Play Favorites Bouncing Contest. Once again, it's really easy. Write a story, draw some pictures. It has to be about bouncing. You can interpret that however you want. You can email your entries to mike@b3bikes.com, or you can deliver them by hand, and I will read them for the whole world, or for I think the 21 people who subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make you 21 people's worth more famous. This is Mike at Play Favorites. Thank you very much for watching, and have a bouncy day. Toodles.